Hi, I'm Mike McCormack, and here's quick secret number 3 from my new online training program, Kickstart, a 7-step plan to boost sales fast. The whole program is packed with learning, advice, frameworks and checklists to give you the knowledge and an outline to help you create a plan that will transform the sales and profitability of your business. Secret number 1 was all about being totally customer-centric. Secret number 2 was about having a short-term objective to give you a laser-like focus on your business. I hope you enjoyed them. This secret number 3 is all about how you can make your marketing totally customer-centric to attract the number and type of prospective customers you need, and you really can help. Let's get right into exactly how you can do that and how it can work for you in your business. Almost every business struggles to attract enough prospective customers to ultimately turn into sales, and running marketing and promotional campaigns can be hugely expensive. In many cases, those marketing and promotional campaigns can become very expensive gambles as a business tries to attract more customers. In the hubbub of marketing and sales messages your prospective customers are subjected to almost every minute of every day, you really have to stand out and be different. The challenge, as in so much of this program, is to think differently. You need to think in a totally customer-centric way. You need to think outwards from your customer rather than thinking how you can grab the customer's attention. Don't think push marketing, think pull marketing. There are 3 things you need to think about as you start to build a pull marketing campaign, and they're: where do your customers look for information? What are the words and phrases they would use to describe what they're searching for? And what message will resonate with them and get them to listen? When you're clear on those 3 points, then you can start to think about the customer magnets you can use to attract potential customers, how you can combine those magnets into cohesive campaigns, and how you can start a sales process with them. So let's explore those ideas in a bit more detail. The start point is you're trying to help customers solve a problem. The products and services you're selling are about helping your customers solve a problem they face. So let's start out by thinking about their problem. The first thing is, where do they look for solutions? Assuming you can define the problem, you can start to visualize where customers might go looking of their own accord to find a solution. Depending on what it is you're selling, the answers to this question could be very different. They might also fly in the face of preconceptions you already hold strongly. If there's any doubt at all in your mind, I'd strongly recommend you ask your customers to tell you. Most customers are delighted to have their advice sought, so they'll almost certainly be flattered by you calling them to ask. And their answers will help you form a solid answer to the question. Your next step is to think about how your customers define their problem and the language they use. When it comes to seeking out solutions to problems, customers are much more likely to search with the problem in mind rather than the solution. So using language that describes your solution is likely to miss the mark, while language that describes their problem is much more likely to get the result you want. You might argue this focus on the language your customers use is irrelevant to your business because you don't have an online business. I'd suggest it doesn't matter if your business is online or offline. Using the language your potential customers will respond to makes sense for every business. It demonstrates you care about your customers and starts to build the trust you need for your customer to buy. It goes without saying that knowing the language your customers use to describe their problem does of course help you enormously to choose the right keywords and phrases to enable you to rank well in internet searches. And in today's world, that is a primary first step in attracting new customers. Looking further, if you're planning to use any form of pay-per-click internet advertising, the right keywords and phrases will also ensure you get maximum value for money from your advertising spend. The third and final dimension of this line of thinking is to come up with a message potential customers will both relate to and take action on. The essence of this is simple. You need one hot-button message, probably expressed as a question, that sums up the customer's problem perfectly and suggests you might have a solution. In the hubbub and clutter of the marketing and sales messages your potential customers are exposed to constantly, this is your one shot to make that connection. We now need to pull all this together. When you've got good answers to these 3 points, you can move to the second part of constructing your pull marketing campaign, and that's deciding which customer magnets are going to work best for you and how you're going to use them. What I'd like you to do is to stop thinking in the traditional way about promoting what it is you're doing, and I'd like you to think about using the standard promotional methods as customer magnets. The primary customer magnets you're likely to consider using are a combination of some of these: direct contact, networking, writing, public speaking, events, and advertising. They all work differently, they all have their uses, and they all vary massively in terms of the amount of effort or cost associated with their use. Your challenge is to use the most appropriate customer magnets for your specific business, and almost certainly to choose no more than 3 of them. If you choose too many, there's a very big risk your effort will be spread far too far to be effective. We now need to think about campaigns. When you've chosen your customer magnets, remember that repetition is the key to success. Now, you could take that to mean that you keep on blasting out your message in the hope that, like throwing mud at a wall, sooner or later some of it will stick. Or you could use your customer magnets in a cohesive campaign where each magnet builds on another to deliver a simple message in a way that makes sense to your prospective customers. The classic example is to use some form of direct contact action, maybe an email campaign, to reach out to people to invite them to an event, maybe a seminar or a webinar, and you subsequently write about the event for the media your potential customers look at. As a rule of thumb, never, ever contemplate doing a single marketing action on its own. Its chance of being heard in the constant racket your customers are subjected to is slight at best. So if we pull this thinking together, lining up your marketing initiatives like this makes them very powerful because they'll be directly relevant to the problem you're trying to solve for your customers. Expressing your marketing in a problem-solving way means that your mindset is customer-centric, and it starts the all-important process of building trust that will ultimately lead to sales. Put those 2 factors together and you're much more likely to be successful in attracting the right prospective customers to your business. This is just one more secret taken from my new online learning program, Kickstart, a 7-step program to boost sales fast. Based on real-life experience in hundreds of companies, the program has been created specifically for small and medium-sized businesses that want to increase their sales and profitability. The program teaches you how to create an effective business plan for your business that will grow sales and then goes on to help you turn that into a truly actionable plan. Its totally pragmatic approach is to do only the things that really matter and really will make a rapid difference. The program outlines the key steps you need to think through, and I've tried to include some thought-provoking material to help you get to the right answers for your business. The focus is on important and useful ideas that are proved to work. The objective has been to enable you to rapidly understand where you are, what needs to change, and how to make the changes that will enable your business to prosper fast. If you're looking for the silver bullet to boost your sales and profitability, this could well be it. I'll be sending you a 4th and final secret from the new program very soon. Watch out for it in your inbox. I'll also be sending you a very special offer over the next few days to become one of the launch customers for the new program. A small investment could make a huge difference to your sales and profitability. I look forward to talking with you again very soon, but until then, bye for now.